Awesome. So first thing is, you guys, I want to update the videos that are in the automated funnel, and I want to put more testimonials in there. Okay. So if you guys would like to have your testimonial in the updated video, please send that to me. Okay. So you can either, let me just go to the chat. I'm putting my email in here if you want to email me that testimonial. And if you want to let me know that you would like to do one for the next video, you guys, this is great on helping build your brand as well. Okay, and all I would need is I just sent it to you. It's in the chat. All I would need is just like a 30-second to a minute and a half video just of your testimonial, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to share. Just get out of your head, get in your heart and share, because I want to update that as well. My goal is to have that done by Thursday. So if you could get yours to me by Thursday would be awesome. I would love that. And now also, you guys, this week is our Zoom that we're doing again Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time is our Zoom. You guys, this is a webinar, free webinar. We're going to actually cover the 10K holiday sprint and answer any questions for the guest. Right now, if you do get on this Zoom, okay, or this webinar on Wednesday, on Wednesday, that when I open up for Q&A, you guys, that Q&A is for our guests only, right? You guys can get your questions answered during the live mentoring calls and inside the community. Okay. So just remember, when I open up for Q&A, that is not for you if you've already purchased. Okay. Leave that for the guests, because our goal for the free webinars is to get people's questions answered so they take action. Okay. Now, if you are brand new, you're probably going, well, how do I get people on? Here's what I would recommend, you guys. If I was brand new to this and I learned that there was a community that was doing a webinar, here's exactly what I would do. I would do a post on my Facebook. And I would be like, hey guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but I just am launching my digital marketing business. Super excited about it. We're actually doing a 10K holiday sprint right now, where the mentors inside the community that are already making 5 and 6 figures are actually walking us through step by step how to make 10,000 in the next 60 days. Or actually doing a free webinar. If anybody would be interested in jumping on that to check it out, let me know. That's all I would say. It's just like you'd have a conversation, right? I would put that on my Facebook, and then I would create content for my other social media platforms talking about that. That's exactly what I would do. Okay. Now, here's something that's so important, because when you are promoting that webinar, you do not give them the webinar link. Okay. This is so important. You need to give them the link to your automated funnel, because you need to get them in your email. And then inside the email, that's when they're going to get the link to the webinar. I gave you an email template today with those emails that you can send out. Okay. That's important, because during the webinar, there's an email that you're going to send out, a newsletter you're going to send out. I told you exactly how to do it. I break it down. So if you've not watched today's video, go back and watch that. But because during the webinar, I'm literally going to say to people, now get back with the person that introduced you to this, because they just sent you an email and that has the link to get started. So I will give them action steps like immediately, right? That's why it's so important that you guys are sending those emails out, because then they won't know what to do. Okay. So that is really important. But you guys, that's exactly what I would do. I literally would just invite people. And, and even people, to say, hey, I don't know if you guys know this. I just launched the digital marketing business. I'm super excited about it. I don't know if you know anybody looking for some extra cash over the holidays. This is a free webinar they can get on and get the information. If you know anybody, let me know. Just nonchalantly have those conversations. Don't make it awkward, you guys. Because I will tell you what, we have a huge rate of like 50% of purchase from those webinars, which means you have 4 people on, you're going to make $1,200 that day. Isn't it worth inviting people to? When you're brand new and don't have an email list yet, why not? Right? Why not do that? So yes, Jeffrey, you're so awesome. He's already got his emails scheduled. Yes, I show you guys how to do that as well, right? How to schedule them out. So that's in there. So I do want to, thank you, Dean. You are so awesome for doing that for me, my friend. Dean just posted that information in there about the testimonials, okay? And so at the end of this, I will open up for any questions on webinar, okay? But I want to dive right into our topic today because you guys, I really think today's going to help you see a different perspective on creating your content. And it's going to help you understand the power of brand, but it's going to help you understand the, I think it's just going to, you're going to see something different today. You're going to be like, ah, this is going to help me create better content. Because I think a lot of people, you guys create content just to create content, and you're not realizing there's actually a process to creating content that works, okay? And it all is literally 1000% around building your brand, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about, is building your brand, you guys. So what is branding? You guys, branding is when you create a set of expectations, memories, stories, and relationships that will help your perfect customer want to do business with you. Okay, this is how you're going to stand out from the crowd. 3 things that I get all the time. And when I mean all the time, I mean all the time. These 3 things that I get, okay? 3 things that I get. And then the one is, oh my gosh, I literally feel like that video you were talking to me. That's because I built such a brand. They know they're my perfect customers, because I just got my message so perfect, right? So when I get those emails, I always reply back, because you, my friend, are my perfect customer. I get that. And I get all the time is like, man, you truly do care. Like, I can feel it and I can see it when you talk to your community. That's the brand I built, right? Having a community where we all work together and we grow together, right? I get that all the time. And the third one is like, man, you are so real. Like, you'll say it. You know, like I've been on lives before, and I'll say, yeah, I messed up on this. I wouldn't recommend this, or I've done this, right? They just know how real I am. And so you guys, I've really built my brand around those 3 things. Okay. So it's, what do you want to stand for? And this is what we're going to really cover, because I will tell you what, when you guys can figure this out, everything changes in your business. Literally everything changes. So that's what I mean by this, because I've just created expectations people have. I've shared stories, because when you have a brand, you're going to just start sharing stories, and you're going to be very relatable to people, okay? And this is how you're going to stand out. So here's 4 main components. Now, on Thursday, we're doing the very first of the workshop of build a faceless brand, okay? And I'm going to actually do a little component to branding also next week, right? So we're doing 4 today, and there's going to be 3 we're going to add, on Thursday, okay? And so Thursday is going to be build a brand, a faceless brand, right? And faceless videos. And then next Thursday is going to be Pinterest. And then we have off for Thanksgiving, I think. And then the next week, we're going to come back, and I'm going to share with you guys what I've really learned from Instagram that's working really, really well for me. I'm blown away. I've just really started applying this, and I'm now averaging, well, I got 10 sales, because I checked before I got on here, 10 sales just in the last 7 days from Instagram. And so Instagram's really, I'm really enjoying it. So I really can't wait to share that with you guys as well. Okay. So we're going to talk about the 4 components today. Then again, there's going to be more added on Thursday when we're building the faceless brand. And the first one, you guys, the purpose, which is, it's like your why, but people get behind a purpose. So I just want to give you guys a few examples that if you guys have been in a little bit longer, you're going to be like, oh, wow, I get that. So I want you to, what have I been talking about since last year, since the end of last year? If you guys have been in on a while, one of the things that I talked about was I have a goal a vision of putting 1,000 people inside our community, because I knew if we had 1,000 people in the community, there would be people making 4, 5, and 6 figures. I had that vision, right? And that's all I talked about. Then what happened? We hit that on May 22nd. And then all of a sudden we're like, I saw a vision of 5,000. And then Nicholas comes in, he goes, no, let's go for 10,000, right? We're at 5,100. But we just shared the vision. People knew what we stood for. People knew what our purpose was, right? And our purpose is literally to help mentor others to create a daily paying income. Community together, because we all have our strengths, we all have our weaknesses, but together we're unstoppable. And that's always just been my purpose, right? And that has to do with my passion. So find yours. What is that for you? What is that will help you like stand out so people can get behind in your purpose, right? And yours might be like me, having a community, right? To me, if you love the community and you love the fact that you don't got to be the one creating the community and doing the training, that should be part of it, of your why, because that gives you, time leverage. You really, guys, got to spend some time on your purpose, because if you don't know what it is, how do you expect your perfect customers to be able to relate and connect to you? They won't know how, because you are not putting it out there in the universe, right? It's so important. Your positioning, why what you have is better, but what do you want to be known for? Those are, to me, the two biggest combinations. So let me share this with you guys. When I was new to this, I knew that we had to figure out a way to stand out. And really back 13, 14 months ago, when I looked at this, it was more legendary marketer and passive income, PIF. I don't know. It was another one. I don't even hear about them anymore, right? So my mind was like, how can we really stand out from them? Not compete. If you compete with someone, you never win, because you're in defense, right? And you just don't. So how can you stand out? And that's what I was like, how can we really stand out, right? And it was quite interesting, because and you guys have always heard me say this, questions are always the answer. And I've always just asked questions, because the better the questions, the better results I can help deliver for our community. And so I would ask people, because a lot of people bought from me that were in Legendary. And I asked them, I said, why? What's the big difference? And they're like, you guys, this is key. I'm sharing with you some hot tips right now that's going to help build your brand. And they said, over there, you got to create everything from scratch. I'm like, okay, well, that's one of the things I love the most, is the fact that it's already pre-built and done for you. So that's something I want to be known for. That's how we can really stand out. The fact that people get a done for you pre-built system. It's a templates. All they got to do is plug their information in. That is huge. Because in Legendary, man, you had to start from scratch. You had to create it all. You had to design it all. Then you had to go out and test it in the market. You guys, that is really how we stand out. And then another thing I wanted to really stand out with was the live mentoring, right? And the community. And I didn't want the community to be a Facebook, because you guys understand, school is so different than Facebook. So I really wanted that as how we are going to stand out. And then I added another layer to it when these other companies, and I don't even know their names, started coming in, and I added, I'm like, okay, how can we stand out even more? That's when I started doing the live webinars. So there's always a method to my madness. There is. It's like, how can we stand out? How can we be different? Not better, but just different. Because when you are just have something to really stand out, it's never a comparison game, because we just have something that's really, really good that can benefit people. Now, and kind of go into, again, because I'm always working on that. I'm always working on the positioning. That is something that I'm just constantly, my brain is always like, what can be next? What's next? How can we help more people? How can we stand out? I want you guys to start wiring your brain to be thinking about this for you, because when you learn to do this, or when you hear me really promote something in the community, go all in. I know what I'm doing. You guys, I've been doing this long enough. I know what I'm doing. I listen to the noise out there. Let me do that hard part for you. You guys just worry about working on your brand and delivering value. And so when last month hit, I was like, how can we stand out? Because we have to stand out from that noise of holidays and shopping and all this, right? That's why I created this 10K holiday sprint. You guys, it's creating such a movement inside our community. It's insane. Like right now, I'm experiencing record high days. Like I'm literally averaging now after today, like 2,300 a day since I've launched this 10K holiday sprint. Because I'm talking about, you guys, you're going to be equipped with what you need to make 10K in 60 days. Yes, some of you are going to hit it. Yeah, a lot of you aren't, but you're going to have built that solid foundation to really get your 2024, all your goals and dreams. See, I've made us stand out. I'm positioning that. Why we are better, why we are different. That's why you guys got to go all in on this stuff. Because I'm telling you, it works, right? And if you notice my patterns, because I'm really helping you guys build a brand if you just follow this process, man, I'm telling you what. So what, we had a gap we didn't do a webinar last week. Why? Because we were pushing that 10K, that video I gave you to upload to your YouTube so you can build your YouTube, right? And you could push that all week. Now, okay, because that's been since the 31st, we started pushing that, right? And now it's like, because it can spike. Now it's kind of gone down. So boom, that's why I'm like, webinar. So now you guys, you can push the webinar, right? And here's the other thing you can be pushing is build this faceless brand. Right, you guys, you're going to get free access to this once you purchase. Like there is a process I want you guys to understand. This is all in the positioning of your brand. Because you guys get all of this, right? And then that's why next week is Pinterest. So you have that. You have that to really push all week. After our webinar, after our live webinar on Wednesday, you have the replay and Pinterest. You always have something to get people to want to take action. We are a world of procrastinators. If you do not have something different, a positioning that stands out, you guys, I guarantee it. For everybody that is pushing this hardcore, you're noticing a huge difference in yourselves. If you're loosely pushing it, you're probably not noticing a difference. It's all about in that brand, what you want to be, what you want to stand for, what you want to be known for. And I can tell you what, it's so important. And I hope you just had some aha moments with why I always have something different and always launching something new, because that's what gets us to stand out. Like I literally had a gal that just bought from me yesterday. I think of it yesterday, $600. And you know what's so crazy? She goes, I just bought from I don't know what she said. It was Roadmap 2.0. I don't know, something 2.0. She goes, I literally just bought that last week. And she goes, I'm buying this from you because I think that 10K is brilliant. I want to be part of that. I really want to understand how you can make that. And she goes, I watched your YouTube video 4 times. But she literally just bought another program last week. But when she watched that video 4 times over and over, she goes, man, I was starting to understand it. She's so pumped. Watch her. She is going to be a ball of fire in our group. She will. I'm pretty pumped about her. But that's my whole point I'm getting at, you guys, is because we had something for them, like a sense of urgency. If you're just trying, like, what do I talk about today? I give you new content to talk about every week to drive to. People want to be part of something. Like, I'm telling you what, man, if you guys are taking advantage of this, you always just got to be positioning yourself. What do you want to be known for? Why is it better? I mean, our community is known for that. We truly care about helping people, right? And that's how we are really standing out. So the next is, you guys, your domain name. This is why you want to get a domain. Okay, you can get it for like $3.99 to like $11.99. And that's it. But you guys, this is what will get you to be branding you. So when somebody hears that domain, they'll think about you. I know it seems something so little, but it's something so huge. Okay. And then the next is your brand personality, the way you want to be viewed by the world. Okay. Now, I want you to screenshot this because this is huge, because I really want you to spend some time on this. Now, let's go to the blue. Who do you guys, okay, I gotta see in the chat. Who do you guys think of when you think of the blue? Oh gosh, I didn't even do that. Dang, the rugness. Who do you guys think of? Anybody? Who do you guys think of? Yes, Justin. Literally, right? It's just, yes, Justin, exactly. And he is definitely known for that. Oh my gosh, I just did that flip thing again. Dang it. Okay, now I got to find it. Oh my gosh, where'd you guys go? Anyway, yes, that's what I'm saying. So you guys, you got to be known for something. You can depend on Justin to be very transparent and tell you how it is, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, here it is. Second. Now, yes. So that's so funny. I knew you guys would get that, right? Okay, so let's go back to that. So let's just talk about each of them, right? And some of you guys might have a little bit of each to you, right? Or not a little bit, maybe one or two. So you think of sophistication, right? Complete opposite of me, right? There's nothing fancy about me. But there is people that build that brand, right? Where they have the Rolex watch and they have the designer everything. And they will attract people that are just like that, right? And then you have the very intelligent people, complete opposite of me, right? But they're there and you guys will be known for that, and you will attract them. You will attract the very intelligent people to you, the very ones that are analytical and intelligent, right? Then you have the excitement. I think I'm a good mix of the sincerity and the excitement. That is like, I'm those two right there. So think about that for you. What do you want to be known for? How do you want to be viewed in the world? And these are so important, you guys. And I know a lot of you are like, okay, yeah, I can see, Amy in one of these, or I can see Michelle in one of these, or Tim, right? You can probably start pinpointing. Like I said that about the ruggedness, Justin. Everybody's like, Justin, Justin, Justin. And that's what I'm telling you guys. If you look at that, and if you can't name which one you are, that's a problem. That if you don't even know like what the personality brand you want to put out there, nobody's going to be able to connect with you. This is how they connect with you. Because see, my perfect customer will literally be gravitate towards sincerity, and they love my excitement. Now, people that are more like competence, I'm too much for them. Like I'm too high energy, I'm too excitement. They want more monotone, slower talkers, more detail, things like that, right? So I hope when you guys are looking at this, it excites you. This is why we don't compete. We just complete each other. Because that's what a community does. When you know your purpose, what people get behind, right? People get behind your purpose, your why. When people know that, when you know that, and you're putting that out there, and when you're positioning why we're better, what you want to be known for, right? Which is, we have a community that helps people. And it's so great because that's something I've always just wanted to really be known for. And then school edified that we're #1 business in school. You guys, that is amazing to me. And we aren't the biggest community. So the fact that we have the #1 position for the most organic, engaged community, that is an honor. And I hope you guys are talking about it, because that's what we want to be known for. The best community, so people know they have something really, really good to be part of. And then your domain name, you guys, I just see a lot of people using like Linktree, or using like, hey Janet, can you mute please? Using like Linktree, or using like Stan Store. That's okay, you guys, but you're not branding you. You're branding Linktree. You're branding Stan Store. Like, you want to brand you. You want that to stand out. That is so important, you guys, so important. And then, of course, the personality brand. So I hope you really take some time on this and you really start pulling this out in your content, because you guys, when you can add these 4 components, you will start attracting people to you. Because if people are not, if you're doing a CTA in your content, which is a call to action for you guys that are brand new, and people are not answering your CTA, this is probably because it's either 1 or 2 of these are off. Just, it's fixable. Then you can attract your perfect customers to you. It really is. So I hope you guys screenshotted that and spent some time with that, because this is so important, you guys, when you go to build your brand. But I hope you also realize that I've really done number 2 for you if you just plug into that. Because a community, that's what we should really be going all in, because that's what we should want to be known for. And that's huge. Like I was talking to a lady today, and she was like, okay, so, because she's going to do the premium, and she's like, so when I get started, she goes, do I have to create a community and do all that? I'm like, no, your customers get to be part of that. She was like, oh, then I don't have any other questions. Like that was huge to her. And she literally, because we were replying back and forth in email. She goes, oh, I don't have any other questions then. She goes, that's huge. And I want you guys to understand it really is powerful what we have here, right? So build your brand around that if that's something you also want to be known for and stand out for, okay? So really, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, is working on that. So now what I want to do next is, oh, Nicholas, that's why I even introduced myself as the Mr. Millionaire and say, yes, exactly. Build that dang brand. Yes, yes. Awesome, Mindy. I'm glad it was. Okay, so I want to open up for questions. If you guys want to raise your hand, we can get some questions answered. If you want to talk about this, the branding part, or if you want to talk about the webinar, whatever you want to talk about. But again, before you guys jump off of here, if anybody, I'm going to redo the video for the thank you and the video page, and I want to add more testimonials, because we've got a lot of success really going on right now. I just want to add some of that as well. So if you guys would like to add your testimonial, please give it to me by Thursday, by Thursday, because I want to get that done as well. And we're going to do something I'm not going to share with you right now, but I will tell you guys about it on Thursday. It's going to even help you build your brand even quicker with what we're going to be implementing. So pumped about that. Okay, Vicki, you were first. I'll let you unmute and answer your question.
Hi, Michelle. My question is actually about imported contacts that I put into System.io.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering how I get them going. How do I get them going into the email campaign for daily pay? Because I do not have that tag attached to them.
Okay, and you can't attach it, because then if you attach a tag that they didn't physically go into themselves, you are going to be completely banned for life from System, because they're very protective of that, because that looks spamming. So what you need to do is the contacts that you have put in there, you need to send them an email and then invite them to your automated system. And then when they put their email in there, they'll be tagged, and then they'll be in your automations. You can't add.
So if I send, how do I send them do I do it like a newsletter?
You can't do a newsletter because they're not tagged. So you'll have to individually, I think, email them.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because I was trying to think about it, because I was like, if I were to put my domain link in there, that's just going to add them a second time into System.io once they were to click on the...
Right. It's not going to add them. It's just going to tag them.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you're going to need to do. Yeah. You're going, because
Okay.
you can't, because if you go in and add them to your automations that they didn't request,
right.
I've had people lose their account, because I've had people buy an email list and they just put it under that tag and they lost their account, because that's considered spamming, because the people didn't ask to be on that email list.
Right.
But
Yeah, I don't want to
what
do
I
that.
would do if I was you, I
Uh-huh.
would email System and let them know you have you know, you
I've
have a
already,
list of people that you want to invite to your automated system. And is there a way you can send that out in one email? Because I don't know that.
so if I were to send them a newsletter,
But you can't
no,
send a
that would,
newsletter unless they're tagged.
oh, I see. I understand now.
That's why I'm
Okay, got
saying that. I don't
gotcha.
know. Yeah,
Can't send
that's
them a
what I would
newsletter.
do. Exactly what
Okay.
Dean said. Don't import any list, just send them a freebie and let them opt in. Yeah. You know, like what I would do is I would literally send them an email and be like, hey, just want to let you know, inside our community, we are launching a 10K holiday sprint. Well, we're going to walk you through how to make $10,000 in the next 60 days. If you want to be part of that and get the details, and then I would give them where they can click on it. And then the moment that they put their email in, you would take them right to the 10K holiday sprint, or invite them to the webinar for Thursday or Wednesday. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Yep. Awesome. Okay. Jeffrey, I
We
think
got, yep, Jeffrey. Jeffrey?
are you muted, Jeffrey?
It shows him unmuted and, oh, I think we lost him.
I see
Mindy?
him. I see him,
Oh,
but I can't hear him.
there
Oh,
we
he
go.
had
Yeah.
headset in, maybe. Still can't hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I had my headphones in because I'm in the hospital room. The question I have is, I've had a Pinterest for years, but I'm going to need a new Pinterest. Do I go out and do that now, or do I wait until the
Yeah, I
webinar,
would wait.
until the workshop?
Yep, I would wait, because some of the things I've learned, you know what I mean? Let's just do it all together. Because
Okay, that's
Mhm.
fine. I just didn't want to be ahead of the game and then have to go back and redo it. I'd rather do
Yes.
it
Nope.
right the first time.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that was it.
Awesome.
I'm
Thank
really
you.
excited about it.
Yes, good. Yes, it's gonna be great. Yeah.
All right, Mindy?
Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
So I've got all my newsletters ready to be sent out, ready to be scheduled, and I've emailed System IO about this, so I thought maybe I'd ask you. But the time zone in System is it keeps saying it's like 8. It's very strange. It's not like I'm Central Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like 8 hours way off. So if I have everything scheduled to send, it doesn't send when it really says.
Okay,
Do you
you
have
can
any
go
ideas?
under settings. Did you go under settings?
Yep.
And go under
And-
account
Yep.
and change it?
So the only options I have, so it's set on Alaska time. And then the only other like in the drop down bar, it says acre time, Europe, Rio Branco, Afghanistan, Alaska. I don't know what I'm.
You have to keep looking. It is
Okay,
on there.
right here's mine. It's in settings under account. I got central and I got exactly how I want it formatted and everything. Are you in the right area?
Yeah, I don't have that option, and I've emailed them and they're telling me the same thing, and I just feel like I'm missing something.
I thought I had that the same way too. And then I went back in there and then I did find it. So
Okay,
it
I'll
is
just keep
in there.
trying.
Yeah,
It's weird.
just go under
It is-
settings and go where it says account.
Yep, exactly.
And so what does yours say when you go there?
It says Alaska time, acre time. There's a couple of those, and then it says Afghanistan time, like that right there.
Yeah, you just got to click down till you see central.
That's okay. I will keep trying because it's not letting me scroll down, but I will keep trying. No worries.
Just type in central, like click on it and type it in and see if that works. And
Okay.
here's something else you might want to do as well. When in doubt, this is what I do. There could be like a little, I call it a hiccup. You could have a little glitch. I would I wouldn't exit out of system. I would log all the way off, like
Oh, okay.
log out and log back in and just see if that helps.
Absolutely worth a shot.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got Alfredo. Alfredo?
Yes. Hi, Michelle.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How about you?
I am fantastic.
Awesome. Well, I think you had already covered this, but I just wanted to double check with you. I would like to see what's the best option to actually send out the, I know you said not to send the link, but actually send an invite the other way. Send our page for the free webinar that's coming up. So I'm a little bit late to that. So what's your best recommendation to send out the invite? You know,
Okay,
prospects?
did you watch today's video? Because I literally covered all that on today's video.
Um, yeah, I haven't watched the entire video yet.
Yeah, then do that, because I literally covered that.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
literally show you when to send them and everything. That's all in today's video today.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh, you bet.
That was it.
Yeah, cool.
All right, we got Tammy.
Yeah, that was the question. Hey, Amy, how you doing? That was the
I'm
question
good,
I was
bud.
going to ask about the time zone. I have different time zone. I tried to fix it, but now I'm you already answered. I can go back in there and put Central Time in there and see how that
Okay,
works.
cool.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got Dawn. Dawn?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Dawn. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I actually just want to say a couple things, and I have one question
Okay.
that I've noticed that the last couple of days since we've had the webinar and the workshop scheduled, I've been gaining a lot of traction because I've been focusing my content around it.
Good for you.
And just today alone, I got 6 new leads.
Yes. Awesome. Love
But my
that.
question is on Thursday, I've been looking forward to this faceless video workshop, but is it going to be recorded because
Oh,
it
absolutely.
interferes with the medical?
No, it's recorded. Absolutely. Oh, yes. Because, we are an international business, so everything's recorded and it will be back there. Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I don't know if I'm going to be done with my procedure in time to actually jump on.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's going to be recorded. Absolutely, my friend.
Okay.
Uploaded and ready to go that evening.
All right, thank you. That's all I had.
Yes. Well, good luck Thursday.
We got Susan.
Awesome.
Susan? Maybe?
I'm Susan,
don't-
but I
is
don't
it-
have my hand up.
Well, that's what I was just about to say because there was a couple of us in here. So I know last time we did that. So I just wanted to
Okay,
make
so
sure.
Susan Johnson. Susan Johnson.
Hey, Amy. Hey, Michelle. Hey, y'all. My question is on creating a sense of urgency for the 10K. Is there going, I mean, of course, eventually there's going to be like kind of a cutoff to where people can't do the 10K by December 31st at a certain particular day. What is your suggestion on when we kind of hit that borderline point, just thinking ahead, when we kind of hit that borderline point to where the 10K may not seem plausible to some people? Do we just take that side and say, okay, you guys, we're past the point of saying 10K, but you can still make X amount? You know what I'm saying? I
No,
don't know
what
if
I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. I'm like, learn how to make 10K in 60 days.
Okay.
So I don't say December 31st. I say just learn how to make 10K in 60 days. So I'm like, here's why you want to do it now, though, you guys, because in 2024, and I don't know if you guys have been listening to me, I'm already sharing my vision for 2024. And it's literally blew up this weekend because I went live about it. And I probably had 15 emails and they all replied back with pretty much the same thing. I will be one of your 1,000. Because I literally said, you guys, this is why you want to take advantage of this now, because I'm going to show you how to make 10K in 60 days. And you want to do it now because in 2024, I'm going to take 1,000 people and I'm going to equip them with the skills and the mindset that they need to make 600 a day, which is 219,000 a year. So the longer you wait, the longer you're not going to be one of those 1,000 people. So that's what I said. So that's my vision that I'm sharing. And that's what people are like, that's that sense of urgency. Cause I'm like, you guys, I'm not just trying to help you make 10K in the next 60 days. I'm trying to help you build that solid foundation. So in 2024, if you would love to learn how to make 600 a day, you're already equipped with a solid foundation. The knowledge, you just now need to just get really good at your CTA and your content. That's all you have to worry about in 2024. But you've got to take action now. And that's what's working.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Because like that December 31st was just like my blocking point, because it's like,
Yeah.
I've got to get past that, you know?
And if you notice too, in the videos, I'm not saying dates. Have you noticed that? It's like day one.
Yeah.
Because that way, if so anybody, you guys can get started right now and just follow that for 60 days. Right?
Right.
So,
Thank
yeah.
you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, we got Christine.
Hello. Oh, it's so good to be on here with you. Can you hear me?
I can. Yeah, you sound really cool though.
Oh, I love you to bits. Okay, I'm pushing 75. And I was laid off my last job when I was 61. And you go and try and find another job at that age. Nobody wants you. So my email list is people 50 plus. And when I was publishing my book, I call my book Fired at 50. I did research and I discovered that so many people were being let go from their jobs right around the age of 50. One woman, when I did a speaking engagement at one group, she came up to me and she was fired on her 50th birthday. So all my people are 50 plus. So when I transferred my email list over, I went through and added daily pay on there because my goal has been to help all these people all along. They've been following me because they've been looking for ways to build multiple streams of income and to create a supplement for their pensions, because there's not enough money in their pensions. So I sent my very first email, went out to 607 people, and I had over 100 people get back to me with yes. And I have had over 1,200 now people watch my video, my first video I did talking about that.
Wow,
So,
congratulations.
So the reason I brought that up for you, I wanted to give you a little bit of a win. I got my first sign up 2 weeks after I joined. And it was a $600 one. Anyway, I think it worked for me to send the emails out to all my people because they're following me for the same reason as what we're doing here. I always look for things that are done for you, easy to follow, easy to learn. You're not pushing products and pills. You know, and everybody can use this, right? Everybody needs it. Everybody that's 50 plus that's following they're my tribe, so to speak. They're looking for things too. So for my email list, I think it worked because we're already in the same genre.
Yes.
Is that what to say? So I just thought I would mention that to you guys. But I just love this group. You guys are so awesome. I've been in a lot of different groups and I've been working really hard to defy my age and enjoy it at the same time.
Yes.
Pardon me, I have laryngitis right now, but that's okay. It doesn't stop me talking.
You're awesome. Thank you for sharing. And to me, what you just shared is a great example that you know your brand and people know what you stand for. And that's why you're seeing the success you are. So, hey, thank you. And I love that you're here. So awesome. So awesome. Yes, no excuses. That's right, Dean. Yes, awesome. Okay, Amy, who is next?
Tracy.
Okay, so hello. I have a customer who bought a 50 and I know on her website she will not be able to resell the upper ones. So she's asking me if she resells or if she sells a 300, it will go to me, correct?
It will, yes.
But how will she know it's her customer versus like someone like will she get a notification
No,
that
you'll get the notification.
I'll get a notification that it came from her website?
Mm-mm,
No?
mm-mm. Yeah.
So will I know that it's from her or from me? Like,
No,
no, we won't know.
no.
Okay, because she was asking me and I'm like, I don't know. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So that's why the company asks, you know, the sponsor, right? Because then they'll put your buttons on there. And so no, now what I do is,
Okay.
so like I've had, I wish he was on here. He bought the 50 from me, right? And I just told him, I said, listen, you pay attention to your leads. And it, you know, because typically, like if somebody's going to buy, you know, they might have conversations with you in email, right? I go, just pay attention, because if anybody buys the 150 or 300, I'm not going to know, but you might know because of conversations you're having. So he really just kind of pays attention to that. And it's really cool because he emailed me one day and he's like, hey, so-and-so's getting ready to buy the 150. And so they did. And so I literally just cashed app him the money back. And then he sent it back to me. Well, 100 of it back to me to upgrade to the 150. And then the same thing happened. He got a 300. And so that's just what I tell people. I'm like, if you are emailing people back and forth, you keep track of that, right? And if they buy, let me know. And I'm going to give you the money back. And then you can just send it, whatever the difference is, back to me to upgrade so you get all the products. That's what I do. But
okay, thank
I
you.
can add to that too, Tracy. He's gonna have to get a hold of you to get your link. Like if they want to purchase the 600, right? So you guys will be aware.
on the 600, yeah, but not the
Yeah.
150 or 300.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I was just
Yeah.
mentioning the 600. He
Yeah,
will have
and
to
that's what's
contact
nice.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And are you going to leave the 90-day ramp up videos up for a while? Or
Yes, I am. Okay, so what I'm working on, you guys, is because I've really been listening to all the questions that are going on in the community, because I really pay attention to all that. And I'm literally starting another module inside the community that is getting started. And it's literally going to be the steps. And it's going to get rid of all these questions. And so a lot of the 90-day videos are going to be transposed over there that are important. So until that's done, it's still going to be up. Yes.
All right. We got Carmel.
Hello, good night.
Hello,
Good
how
night,
are you?
everyone. I'm good, I'm good. I got a question here.
Okay.
I have someone reaches out to me. They're in British Virgin Island. What she's saying is that country is a tax haven, so they don't use PayPal or Stripe there. So I'm wondering what payment method can she buy, and how can she set up her website with a payment button?
Well, if they don't use credit card or PayPal, unfortunately, they can't do it.
Okay.
You know, because they got to either have a credit card or they got to be able to use PayPal. So if they don't have that, they just can't do it.
She have a credit card or has a credit card, but
okay, well then if she has a credit card, she can use Stripe.
Oh, once she have it, she can use Stripe.
What?
Once she have the credit card, she can use Stripe.
Yeah, because she can pay with a credit card using PayPal or Stripe, because PayPal and Stripe both take credit card.
She asked,
No,
how can they
PayPal
accept payment?
cannot work over there.
Well, where's she from?
She's in the British Virgin Islands.
Okay, because this, I'll let you. I'm pulling it up real quick here.
I had somebody purchase from me from the Virgin Islands. They didn't have a problem. I wonder.
And here's also this, you guys, a lot of people in our community that are in South Africa are using this. If you guys want to write this down, and they're having really great luck with it. And so that might be available over there as well. So
I'm going to reach back out to her and ask her if she have
okay. Yeah. And that's what I do. I just tell them, I'm like, you know, if somebody tells me they don't have PayPal or can't use PayPal or Stripe, I'm like, go to Google. Literally, you guys, like, people need to use Google more. Go to Google and be like, in XYZ country, what are online payment processing companies? Like I did that for South African. It was like, there's tons of them. Right. And that's how we found that one. And so, yeah, you could do that.
Okay, but then it's only the PayPal buttons on my website. So
yeah, but they can click on there and pay with a credit card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll reach out back to her.
Yeah, because
I'll send her an email.
Because people pay with PayPal all the time that don't have a PayPal. Because it says that you can use PayPal, right below that it says pay with credit card.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. We got Brenda. Brenda?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Michelle. So I have a question about what we were talking today, brand personality. So I feel that I'm in the sincerity and excitement, right? My question is, I some of my videos, like I feel they're more sincere and some are more excitement. Like I transfer. So should I keep them the whole video sincere? You know what I mean? Or should I just put the excitement in both together in all of my videos?
You don't have to. Yep. I have some that are I'm more just sincere, and I have some I'm just really excited, and I have a little bit of both. Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry, I always get so nervous. Thank you so much.
Because it depends like what kind of content you're creating, right? Like sometimes I'm like talking, about things that it'd feel weird to get excited about, right? And so yeah, you can do both. Yeah, you don't have to do both of them.
Yep. Okay, makes sense. All right, thank you.
All right, we got Kevin.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Had a quick question for you. I have somebody that is interested in the like they already have their own business, but they're wondering if the DGM would actually be good with getting leads, like their HVAC, because he runs an HVAC company, but he wants to be able to pick up an extra couple of jobs here and there for the winter time. So I was wondering if that would actually be something that would work for him, seeing how he's not in the digital world.
Yes, absolutely. We have a lot of, just brick and mortar businesses and stuff like that in there. Yes.
Awesome.
Yep. And congratulations.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Process, man, and I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't have the proper guidance of the community and the training. And if there's anybody in here that is on the fence, it's like I tell everybody, in order to discover new oceans, you have to have the courage to lose sight of shore. So pull up that anchor and get out there and do it, because it really is making people's dreams come true. So
yes.
Amen. I'm so proud of you, Kev, my baby bear.
I agree with that, Dean. Dean said this community attracts the best people. Yes, it does, my friend. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Awesome.
All right. We got iPhone, and then it says 51. iPhone 51. Oh.
Did we lose
now
it?
I can't see it. All right, Jessica Loggins.
You're
sorry.
Oh, there you are.
How to get back to my screen. It was like at the filters and stuff. Okay, so I don't know if this is a good question for here, and Michelle, you can tell me to find a different call to do it on. But my husband and I have a renovation business, and we do renovations and rentals, and we have a lender that we use, and he's kind of a specific niche type of lender. And so I spoke to him about kind of being an affiliate marketer for him and getting him more clients. And he said, yes, absolutely. What do we do? He's never done it before. So I'm like, I actually have no idea how. And I said, would you pay me to bring you more clients via social media? And he said, yes, absolutely. So how would I my dogs are fighting. Stop. How would I do that? Make those connections, like with the email and the landing page and.
Right. Okay. So let me grab a piece of paper here. So what does he do again?
So he's a lender for, rural areas is his niche.
And what areas does he do it in?
He's all over the United States.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And so what kind of clients is he wanting to get?
He's looking for investors. And that's what we are. That's how we found him. That can't go through a normal bank.
Okay. And what problem does he solve for people?
So he solves rural areas because a lot of investors only like to be in big towns. And then he also solves for the people who don't have typical taxes, like on a tax return, so they can't go to a bank. So we have to go to what's called a hard money lender, which is what we do because we've been self-employed, and then your taxes look like you're making no money. So, so that's what he does. He helps us to be able to buy these houses and invest and flip and rent them.
Okay, so is that the only people that flip and rent them, or does he also help people looking to buy a home?
No, he does not do like traditional funding. It's strictly for investors. He also helps you, he does different loans for gap funding where he can help you increase your credit score. He does do that. Or if you're trying to finish a project.
To me is you can take that. Okay, so I'm trying to think. That's why I asked what problems would he solve? Okay, so you are an investor, right?
Yes.
And why do you do what you do? And why do we need him? Like in three reasons, just quickly. I'm trying to help the funnel, by the way. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. So you're totally fine. So my husband, we needed to start our own business because I got kicked out of the Army for not getting the COVID shot. And so we got thrown into, we have to start a business. Then we could not start a business because we didn't have the right taxes, and he helps fund people who live in a small town. And then he helps people who are self-employed who don't have traditional taxes. So they can't go to a normal bank.
Okay. See, the thing is like there's got to be a lead magnet, right? To get them to want to put their email in. What would that be?
So I've been thinking about that, and I think it would be something like, are you wanting to invest, but you live in a small town? Or are you wanting to become a first-time investor and you don't know how to do it?
Okay, right there you go. Bingo, you just said it. Three things you need to know if you are wanting to be a first-time investor in a rural area.
Okay.
Like something like that, right? And then they put their email in, and then and then this is what's really cool because of if you want to help him, right? Thursday will be huge because unless he'll do videos for you. If he won't do videos for you, then Thursday will be huge because I'll show you how to build a faceless brand, right? And all you will do in that content is deliver value of those tips to help investors in rural areas. And then
So how would I connect him to me, like in a funnel? Like, would I make a domain and then a system IO?
Yeah, you could take our existing funnel that we have, right? And you just change the picture. And then you just put the three things. Gosh, what did I say? I already forgot what I said.
Yeah, the small town you're learning.
Yes. Yeah, we can go back and watch the video. Yeah, put that on there. People put their email in, and then there's got to be something that they're going to get. Like what can you?
Okay.
Like the three things that you need to know in 2023 that will help you with XYZ. Something that would make them like want to put their email in right now instead of waiting.
Okay. And so then
I have a can you message me inside the community? Because I have a PDF I can send you, And I guarantee if you have him fill that out or you fill it out, we could create that funnel like this.
Okay. And so then I'll get their contacts, and then do I give them to him, or do I wait for them to contact him? How would, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so what I would do is I would create that funnel, right? And then they put their email in, and then there should be a video that explains the process. And that's something that he could create or whatever. And then how does he usually do it? Does he usually do phone calls, or what does he do?
It's usually an introduction phone call, but then everything else is over email.
Okay, so then what he needs to do is he needs to create a video that would be on the thank you page. And then, you know, delivering the value. And then at the very bottom, he's like, oh, by the way, click right here to schedule that intro call with me.
Okay.
And then that's it. And then, but you'll know it's coming through your funnel because it's going to be use that schedule link. So he knows you're generating him business.
Okay. That's how I was like, how is he going to know they're coming from me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So would I create, he would create the schedule link and just send it to me, and I would post it on my page.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I just could not figure that process.
But yeah, if you message me, I'll send you those questions because it would help create the video and the funnel and everything.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate, because whenever I, did it with you, you just did it all. And I was like, I don't know how that happened. It just all connected itself. And so
and see, the thing is that template I'm going to send you that you're going to have him fill out, or you can fill out with him. That is what you'll create every single one of those emails off of.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll show you how to do that. I'll, if you just message me that, I'll show you how to do that.
Okay.
Create those emails off of that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We got Shannon.
And what she's talking about, you guys, we are going to do more of inside Digital Growth Monthly in 2024. Pretty amazing what we're going to be adding in there to help a lot of companies like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. Okay. I'm sorry.
Shannon?
I just had a quick question. Since it's the holiday, we're not going to do the networking thing, right?
Yeah, we are. It's already on the calendar.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on here. Yeah, it's already on the calendar. I put it there already.
Yeah, I see.
The 15th. Yeah, right here. The 15th.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was clicking. I didn't see. Well, okay.
Yep.
All right. We got Larry Orchard. Larry Orchard.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Can you hear Larry?
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're great.
So I'm over in Selma, Michigan. I'm on Eastern time. And I've tried my hand at several of the affiliate marketing deals. I'm very disappointed. When I got in this one, and I want to compliment the group here because I've never seen anything quite like it. And the support in the other places, like Legendary, that's all I'll say, is lacking. Jessica actually was the reason we signed up, just for logins, and because of something my wife's seen on Facebook, so I went ahead and signed up, and I'm still trying. I'm excited now because I'm seeing more of it. I'm still trying to get my I got my funnel all set up, but it's not going to my landing page. So actually, it's not out there anywhere. So I'm struggling with that, But I'm 75 and a realtor, but looking for a plan B.
Awesome.
So this is going to be the plan B for me.
Okay, so do you already have your automation set up?
Whoops.
Oh, Larry, you're muted. Larry, you're muted. Can you unmute Larry?
Oh, no. Yeah,
okay, there you are. Okay.
It said that the host muted me.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah. Well, I have the funnel all set up, everything set up. But then when I was talking to Jessica last night, if I click on one of her things, it goes to her landing page,
Okay, can you, what is your funnel?
What do you mean? Oh, well, it's you mean the webpage to my phone?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it for you.
Okay, just a minute. So, well, that's the issue. It's going to the
Yeah, I can tell you,
blueprint
if
page.
you give it to me, I can tell you how to fix it in like
Oh,
20
okay.
seconds.
Let me
Yeah.
go get it.
Okay.
Just a second. Yeah, so I have to find it here. So,
yeah.
So I gotta go to system dashboard, right?
Yeah, you don't know your domain name?
So my domain name is, when I put it in the comments or just tell you?
Yeah, just tell me.
www.wegeterdone.
We.
WEGETERDONE.com.
Okay.
But the one that's on there.
Okay, so
showing,
this is, let me make sure I'm spelling it right, because.
But the one that's on there
Okay, because
showing.
look, we,
Right.
GE, is it just one TER?
You got it. That's what I'm getting.
Okay, you've not clicked on the here.
Okay, so what is set up?
Well,
is,
I'm telling you what you need to do. Once you're inside of it, you need to click on the save, the blue save in each funnel step. You've either not clicked on the blue save, or you haven't connected the funnel to the email. I mean, to the funnel to the domain.
Okay, so I think, because I have two domains, and one goes to the the blueprint.
Yeah, that's the one you need to be marketing.
Okay, but that goes from your landing page to that, right? Like if I click on okay, try this, go, the one that's important is my email, lifehasoptions120.system.io.
Okay, yeah, you need to connect your WeGetterDone to that. What I would do is get on tomorrow's tech Zoom, okay?
It's on tomorrow, okay.
Yep, get on that so we can help you, because and to understand that process a little bit better. Yeah,
because I just kind of missed something there.
Yeah, that's okay. Just get on tomorrow and we can help you. Okay.
Is the tech Zoom on tomorrow night?
Yeah, just go look at the calendar tab in the community. Yep, for what time is that?
All right. Well, thank you for your patience in answering me anyway.
Yeah, you bet. Absolutely. I'll get on that tomorrow to get help. Okay.
Yep. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Allie?
Awesome.
Allie?
Hey,
Hello.
I was wondering, hey, I was actually having a question about, I have all these people watching what I'm doing, and they're people I know. And it's frustrating because I don't want to sell to them, obviously. I want to focus on other people I don't know. But there's always somebody who has a book to market, or they have a song that they've written and they want to get it out there, and art or photography. And I was wondering if there's just a specific direction I can send them to, what is best for that, as far as the 4 digital products that we market are. If it's the $50, the $150.
So they're just wanting to learn how to market their existing business, right?
Right.
Well, I mean, the 6-figure blueprint literally gives them everything they would need to do that. The premium is really good if they also want to, create or become an affiliate for other products, or even create their own product. But really, I've had many businesses buy the $300 6-figure blueprint and just follow those steps in there to learn how to market their business.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Because I want to give them direction and show them all their options. And obviously, I don't really, and I tell them I don't want to market the 300 because I don't want to go back and then go forward again.
Right.
It's I want them to just understand how perfect it is as it is. So
well, here's how I say it. Okay. Here's how I say it. I always okay, so really your best option is to go with the $300 six-figure blueprint because that's everything you need. But let me tell you the smart option. Because once you learn these digital marketing skills and you build an email list, you're going to have an email list of people that didn't buy your product. So what the heck you're going to do with the email? Well, inside our $600 premium, we show you how to become an affiliate for other products, or even how to create like a course or just some other product where you can make some extra money. So that's actually the best way to go with. That's the smartest choice. Do you see how I did that though? Because then they're like, oh, that is a no-brainer. And so.
And it is.
It is.
Renee and I are always talking about this should be $20,000. Not that it should be, but
it is. I know.
But
No, it's worth that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Thank
that's
you
what I
very
would do.
much.
I always say that to people because, and it's so interesting, you guys, when you do that, because here's the thing. If you're always pushing something on people, you're pushing people away. But when I'm like, well, I mean, the best thing for you to do would be the $300. You'll learn the skills, but the smart thing, and you know, this is from a business smart standpoint, is to go with the premium, because once you build your email list, you're going to learn inside the premium how to even market other products or how to build your own product. Because when you build an email list, not everybody's going to buy from you. So why not have something else to sell them? So that would be the smart thing to do. But you know, the choice is yours. You go what's best for your goals and dreams. And they always get the premium every time.
Totally. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
All right. Is it Leanna?
Yes. So, hey everybody. So I have two questions, and I think on the first one, I kind of know where the answer is going to be, but I'm going to put it out there. I'm not part of the monthly community, the, what do you call it? The digital growth monthly. And I'm wondering if that is one maybe of the reasons that I'm not finding the success as fast as I'm wanting it. And I kind of knew you were going to say that. Okay. So
I don't even
and then
hardly promote it. It's just, I have a soft side of promoting it. No, not at all. No, just follow these steps I gave you today, you know, and just work on, you know, knowing what you stand for, getting, you know, who is your perfect customer? How can your content stop their scroll that they want to do business with you?
Awesome. And then my second question is, I had somebody go through the automations and see the main video that we have, and she didn't seem very interested on the 4 digital courses, but she seemed very interested on the monthly aspect. I don't like, she has multiple business, and she's trying to grow other business outside of the United States. But I just didn't know how to get her connected to it.
Yeah, I mean, you can
is it
become
something that
yeah, you
I'm
can become
sorry.
an affiliate for it.
Okay, what will be the process for that? Like, is it something that
I
I
can
need
get
to
you
message for?
I can get you the affiliate link for it.
Okay, awesome.
Just I'm gonna have to find it. I don't know where it's at. I'm looking. Just send me a message inside the community for the affiliate link for it.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. That was it.
Right. We got Desiree, Blanca, and Jeffrey, and that's it. Desiree.
Okay. Perfect.
I love Jeffrey.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
El señor tiene como desde que yo entré.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So I have a question about the newsletter. So obviously the people that are already in my funnel, they will get it, right? But how about those who signed up after the newsletter was sent? Will they get it? And if not, how will we send it to them without repeatedly sending it to those who already got it?
This is why we're sending one every day. So,
oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So like if you sent it this morning and you got new subscribers in this afternoon and this evening, tomorrow when you send the next one, they're going to get it. And that's why there's 3 that you send on, Wednesday.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. I have a second question as well. I have a permanent makeup and skincare salon, and I would actually like to use this for my marketing. Mind you, I actually spoke with a marketer a while ago, and this is so funny because she was actually asking for 6,800. Yes.
Yeah.
And she was telling me, I'm going to mentor you and all that stuff. And I'm like thinking, well, I already have this and I have a great mentor. So why am I going to spend 6 to 800 for this when I already have it? Now, the thing though is I don't know how to kind of use it for my
Okay, let's do
business.
this. Okay, so let me, because we have Jessica kind of in the same place as well. Why don't I schedule a call? I think I can do it this week, because I have a pretty light week. And just send me a message inside our school, okay, in our community. Send me a chat, a message that, because what I'll do is I will schedule a Zoom this week. And it will just be for people that already have anybody can get on obviously and listen, but I'm saying it will be for people that have an existing business. And let's create your funnels. Let's create the page, the message, and the emails. And then,
my gosh. You are the best. Thank you
I love that stuff. Like, I wish I could do more of it, right? And so I think
I'm so excited.
Yeah, because I have another gal that is literally getting started this week, and she's a realtor, and she's a realtor in 2 different states, and we're going to create funnels for her as well. So that would be really fun. Yes, Allie. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
You can help me then.
Thank you
That's
so
good.
much.
Yeah. So just send me, you guys, if you guys have an existing business and you want to be part of that, send me a message called chat, whatever, inside our community. Okay. And I will make sure to have you be part of that.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. We got 2 more people. And then you guys, any other questions, you can let me know in the chat.
Okay, Jeffrey.
Yes, it's good for people that don't even have a business but want to listen. Absolutely. That's why we'll open it up for everybody can get on and listen, because you guys are going to get some really huge tips for that. And of course, something else you can promote, right? Again, how can we always stand out? This is what our goal in this community. How can we always stand out? So,
go for it, Jeffrey.
This is for Christine, who was the 75-year young lady that is working in the over 50. I'm going to give you this and you can use it. I've been in real estate for 47 years, and I saw the most despicable thing about 10 years ago in new construction. The builder had a Christmas party, and those that went in this door got to go to the Christmas party. This that went in this door were asked for their keys, their credentials, and were told that they were fired at the Christmas party. That is probably one of the most despicable things that I have seen people lose their jobs. So Christine, if you're more than welcome to use that or contact me, I'll give you more information. But I always think about that as at Christmas time, the people that walk through the wrong door, if you will, that lost their jobs as they were all dressed and thought they were going to a Christmas party for their company.
so sad. So sad.
My company literally drew names out of a hat to let people go. They had to let 10 people in their department go and literally drew the names out of a hat.
That's awful. Yep, that's why you guys, we need to share this with more people, because we have a solution. There is a better way and we have it. So, yeah.
All right. Your last one is Blanca.
Awesome.
Hi, Michelle. I wanted to ask if you can look at my landing page.
Okay.
It's a success. I'm a little bit sick, so hopefully you can understand me. It's Success with Blanca.
Let me see. I'm going there. And it's BLANCA, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me make sure I spelled it right. Oh, I thought I was sharing my screen. Okay. Okay, so did I spell it right? Success with Blanca.com?
Yes.
This is what I'm getting. So I'm not showing it's connected yet to system. Is it working for you when you go there?
Mm-hmm.
You need the
I'm not
www.
sure if it's .com or
Okay.
or
So did you see how I had to put the www in? You need
No,
to go and you need to go inside GoDaddy and
Mhm.
you need to go down to your forwarding and make sure you have the forwarding with the www in it.
Okay.
Because then it will do for both. So this is what it looks like. Holy moly, what happened?
Yeah, I don't, is that showing you the mobile or
I mean, I'm on my computer, so this is what it looks like on a computer.
why does it look like that?
Maybe get on Tech Tuesday
Yeah.
for to have them look at your funnels and stuff.
Yeah. Because I don't know why it's, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't,
Yeah, because
I'm on my computer.
I'm on my system IO, and when I switch from computer to mobile, on the computer it's asked for the name and email, but when I go to mobile, it just says click here or something like that. It says get your blueprint. And I went to the school and I went through those steps, but it looks like I did have it correct, but I don't know what it is. I had another question also. I originally purchased, I purchased outside of DG, and then I wanted to be part of DG, so I also purchased with DG. But in retrospect, when people go to put in their email, they see the another school. How do I do it so that they see only DG? Do I have to pre-purchase again at 600?
No, what, I don't understand your question. Do you understand her question, Amy?
No, I don't. I was just gonna say that. I'm not sure either, Blanca.
What do you mean?
So when I purchased, it was under somebody and their school is called Freedom Team. So when they want to come in,
Yeah, but you're in our community though.
Yeah, but my emails and everything already had those.
Okay, so see, this is our classroom. I mean, our community, right? Go to the classroom. Go to right here, IPS Digital Products. Scroll down to where it says, I'm looking for the.
No, how there's a drop down if you go to the top, Michelle, where it says Digital Growth Community.
No, I'm gonna give her link so she can invite people to this.
Yeah, I gotcha.
That's what you're wanting, right?
Yeah, I want it to be automatic.
Okay. Here, it's right down. Oh no, where's it at? It should be right here. Oh, there it is. Resources. Click on the resources, and it's under how to copy your community link.
Okay, give me a second. I'm writing it down. Okay, and then about the GoDaddy, you said to go there to the GoDaddy and put in the www. Is that right?
Yeah, if you go down to your automated funnel, go to I think it's this one.
Okay.
Yeah, how to connect your GoDaddy. I think that's the one you need to go to.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
But I break it down, or it's this. No, it's in part 2, part 1. It tells you how to add connecting your domain right here. You can see it in here. It will show you how you just didn't do that www part, and so that's why I couldn't open it up by just typing it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hope you start feeling better.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thanks
thing.
everybody for jumping on. And again, tomorrow is our 6 figures in 6 month training, you guys, that we're doing. And then Wednesday is our free webinar to invite guests to. So will be amazing. And then Thursday is going to be our Build a Faceless Brand workshop. And then next week will be kind of piggybacking off of that with Pinterest. So going to be a lot of good things to help you build your business and to help you get more customers because of they're going to want to be part of all of this. So thanks everybody. Have an awesome night. And thanks Amy for helping me. You're the best.
Absolutely.
And if
Good
you
night.
want your testimonial video, email that to me please by Thursday. I'd appreciate it, guys. Thanks everybody. Good night.